Control Chat 75, which is 85 rands worth of talk time, is only going to cost you 42 rand. And in your Control Chat 100, which is 115 rands worth of airtime, it's going to cost you 60 rand. Once again, just a unique offering and a new twist that we're bringing into the telecommunications market. Lastly, in the intro, another product which I just want to mention to you is our Vox ADSL PBX. Pretty much it gives you all of the offerings that I've spoken to you about with the Vox ADSL phone, but it's designed for the small to medium-sized business. It allows up to 8 extensions and gives you rebates, free inter-branch calls, and obviously cheaper outbound calls. It comes in a couple of flavors, either a 5 or an 8-user version, and once again, we will go into more detail with that in the product section. But as with all of the Vox products offerings, and we're not talking about the Vodacom 3Gs and the cellular contracts, but any of the products that are coming from Vox, one thing which really separates us from anything else in the marketplace is that we offer it on a no contractual period. We are prepared to put our money where our mouth is. If it's giving you the service and the quality that you would expect, we presume that you're going to keep on using the product. And as such, we don't believe that we need to try and tie you into a 1-year or a 2-year contract. So any of the Vox products or services, pretty much on a month-to-month basis. Over and above that, we have a 24/7 call center situated in Centurion. So if you do have any problems, we're there to try and help resolve. Understand once again, it's a symbiotic relationship. If your unit isn't working for whatever reason, there's no traffic being generated. That is the only way that we can make money. So it's a very nice situation here where we're trying to get you up and running as soon as possible, because if it's good for you, it's good for us. And lastly, we can deliver anywhere in the country. We use Burco to deliver the products, so if you as a customer are ordering, depending on your method of payment, it can be delivered within 24 hours. If you're doing a debit order, because it does take 3 days for that to appear in our account, it can take up to 5 working days. But the beauty being, regardless of where you are as a customer, we'll be able to get the product to you. Hopefully you've had a look at the first part of the intro CD. Now I'd like to share with you the business opportunity. And if you're like us, you believe that the products that we're offering and bringing to market stand on their own merit. So our challenge was, how do we actually take them to market? Do we do conventional marketing through the normal retail channels? Do we do it through our existing channel? Or do we have to open up shops in every shopping center in every suburb throughout the country to try and take our products to market? We decided to go the network marketing route. If you're like me, I was a little bit dubious at first, as network marketing has a bit of a negative connotation in the South African market. But upon investigation, I found that over 80% of the USA's Fortune 500 companies were using network marketing in one form or guise or another. And if we have a look at their telecoms industry, as well as that in Europe, very similar things happened over there to what's currently happening in the South African situation. Deregulation of the telecommunication market caused a boom in small little telecom companies springing up all over the place. In the States, however, 2 took the market by storm. One was called MCI, which is now known as Verizon, the largest telco in the world, and Sprint, to this day the second largest in the United States. And they use network marketing to take their product to the population. If we look a little bit further at network marketing companies, the 2 industries where it's been particularly successful has been the insurance market and the telecommunications market. And the reason for that is that once you have sold a product, you do not have to go back out and resell it. Providing that the product or service is doing what it should be doing, we don't have to phone up customers each week and month and say, please will you use your telephone. It should be an obvious ongoing annuity revenue that you can generate. And so this is exactly what we did. We decided to market the Telepreneur products through network marketing. So how much does it cost to become a dealer? There's a once-off registration fee of 780 Rand. That gives you the dealer pack with all of the DVDs that you're currently viewing included in it. Thereafter, it's 150 Rand per annum. So if you don't wish to renew, you simply cancel, and that's the end of the story. However, if you do come on board, we offer compensation on 5 levels. We offer personal, group, differential, performance or satellite, and development commission. So let's go through each of these in detail. The first commission that we pay is personal commission, and as the name implies, this is the reward that you get for all of the customers that you have personally signed up directly underneath you. It stands to reason that in a network marketing environment, the more personal customers you have, the more money you're going to make. But this is just one part of the whole. So, the more customers you're getting the products and services out to, we offer up to 30% commission on the personal sales that you have done. And that is quite a chunk of change in anyone's language. So how does it actually work? If we have a look at just some of our products, and here I'm primarily going to be focusing on the annuity revenue or voice minute side of our business, then the following applies. You can see the selling prices that we're offering for our various products: a local and national call at 39 cents per minute, an international call, for example, to the UK at 36 cents a minute, a cellular at 149, rebates that we're getting back in other words, any customer phoning into one of your Vox customers, we will be getting a rebate of R1.25, and any Telecom landline phoning into one of your customers will be receiving a rebate of 50 cents. We're going to share all of those revenues with you, the dealer. And we're transparent in what we're making and been able to show you what you can possibly earn. I've listed the percentage GPs there, and if we have a look, for argument's sake, at a local call at 39 cents, if we exclude VAT off of these figures, then every minute that one of your customers is dialing out is generating just under 4 cents a minute worth of profit to us at Vox Telepreneur. This profit we classify as your commissionable value. So if you understand that, let's maybe go through another example. On a cellular call at R1.49, less VAT, we're making about 20% GP. That's 28 cents per minute of commissionable value that goes to you. On an inbound call from Cell, we're going to be giving you 50 cents per minute commissionable value, and on an inbound call from Telecom, 20 cents. Obviously, Vox-to-Vox calls, as mentioned previously, are free, so that carries no commissionable value. So how does this work? As I mentioned previously, every product that we sell has a gross profit associated with it, and this is what we classify as commissionable value. So as your commissionable value increases, what we do is we take the amount of commissionable value that you have generated from your personal sales, that is all of the customers that you've brought on board, and we take their usage and add up all of the GP or commissionable value that they're generating and arrive at an amount. And that amount we multiply by 10 to give you the number of points that you qualify for. So if we take an example, if you've, let's say, got one customer and they're billing with Vox 442 Rand per month, on average, we as Vox should be making 100 Rands worth of gross profit or commissionable value. That 100 Rand we multiply by 10, and that would equate to 1,000 points for yourself, 1,000 personal points. From the table you can see, as soon as you get to 1,000 points, you qualify for the first level of commission, which is 24%. So out of that 100 Rand that your customer or customers have generated in profits for Vox, we're going to be sharing that with you and giving you back 24 Rand. If we take that a step further, and let's presume you've now got, say, 10 customers each billing 442 Rand, or it could just be one customer billing 4,420 Rand, then our average CV is approximately 22%. That means that we as Vox Telecom should be generating a profit or a commissionable value for you of 1,000 Rand. 1,000 Rands worth of CV multiplied by 10 equates to 10,000 points. At 10,000 points, you're at the top of the personal commission scale. In other words, you now qualify for 30% of that commissionable value. So on that 1,000 Rand that your customers have generated in profit, we're going to pay you back 30% of that. In other words, 300 Rand. If we take that a step further, and let's just say you've got 1,000 customers each billing 442 Rand, in other words, we as Vox would be billing 442,000 Rand per month. That would be generating a profit or commissionable value of 100,000 Rand. Obviously, the number of points that you've got then are actually 1 million, but you're already up to the maximum of 30.